Welcome back. For today's course, we're going to talk about SComms. SComm stands for Secure Communications. Think of SComm as an alternative way to communicate other than email. It's HIPAA compliant and is a way that you electronically can send or communicate messages back and forth with your service coordinator. Let's take a look at how this is done.
Hi everyone. In this training, I'm going to be showing you our Secure Communications module. This section is located in the right-hand column of your dashboard, no matter what tab you are on. And you'll often hear us refer to as SComms for short. This module functions similarly to emails. So if you're a regular email user, a lot of this may look familiar and will be a piece of cake to learn. What makes SComms different from email is that, just like the rest of Therap, it is secure and HIPAA compliant. So if you need to send a message with individual information or names, you can safely do that. Another thing to remember about SComms is that you're only going to be able to send messages to other people in your agency that use Therap. So you can't send it out to other people that may have different types of email addresses. From your dashboard, you would hit Compose, located under the SComm area on the right-hand side of your dashboard. A pop-up will appear where you'll have to select the type of message that you will be sending. General would be any SComm unrelated to an individual that you would support. Individual care means that you're sending a message with individual-specific information in it, and thus will only be accessible by staff that has been given privileges to see that individual's information. Regardless of the type of SComm you have chosen, only the recipients that you have selected will receive your message. If you choose the individual care option, you need to select the individual for whom this message is about. This step is not required if you select the general type of SComm, because that isn't based around an individual. You can search for the individual you need by typing in the first three letters of the individual's first or last name in the search bar, and you may see their name appear below the search bar. If you click on their name, it will pull into the search bar, or clicking on the search icon will open up a pop-up window for individual search page. After entering information into any of the search criteria fields, click on the search button and it will take you to a list of individuals. Select the radio button next to the name of the individual and click on the blue Add button in the bottom right. This will then bring you back to the message type page and you will see the name of the individual you have selected is populated in the search bar. Click on the forward icon to the right of the individual's name, and this will then bring you to the page where you'll next need to select a recipient of your message. In order to select recipients, you'll need to click on the human icon to the right, and you'll automatically be given a list of Therap users at your agency. They will be listed in alphabetical order by last name. You can also find people by their program, or if you have a customer user group you want to send to. To add people to your recipient list, just click on their names or the little checkbox and then hit the blue Add Recipients button in the bottom right. In the recipient search, you can also just type in a couple of letters of someone's name and pull up some possible results. If you see the name you're looking for, you would hover over it and click on it to add the name to the recipient list. Next, you'll need to select a notification level of low, medium, or high. Then put in a summary word or phrase in the subject box, and your message would then go in the box right down below there. You can then add attachments if you like, either from your computer, from Therap, or from a scanner. For an individual care type SComm, you can select the attachments that you'd like to include from within Therap by selecting from the list of modules and clicking on the search icon. This will take you to the Therap form attachment page where you can enter the necessary details. For both types of SComms, you may also perform a blank search to look for the forms you would like to attach. Click on Search to pull up the list of forms. From the search results, you would then select the forms from within Therap that you want to attach and click on the blue Attach Forms button. You can also add custom forms in the SComm message. The new and improved SComm has the additional feature of adding document storage. After clicking on the Add File button, click on the individual next to Document Storage Lookup. This will take you to the document search page. Click on the Search button on the bottom right to perform a blank search, and it will show you the forms that you can attach to this SComm message. Click on the Add button on the bottom right to attach the form after you have clicked on the radio button to select the form. On the bottom right, you'll have the option to save the message as a draft. If you wanted to work more on it later, or if you're done, just hit send. Messages that have been saved will be in your drafts folder. When you hit send, always make sure that you get the following success message. Otherwise, it may be that you missed something when creating the message or have an error on the page that you need to correct. If you leave the page without addressing any errors, your SComm will not be sent. Once the message is sent successfully, those people that you send to will see that message waiting for them when they log into their own accounts. You'll also have the option of viewing the message that you have just sent by using the Click Here option. If you have sent the SComm to multiple recipients and you think this is a group of people you'll be sending messages to frequently, you can now save them to your custom users group. Just put in a name for the group in the box here and click Create. In the future, you'll be able to message your group without having to add the recipients one by one. Anything you've ever sent will automatically get put in the Sent Items folder. To view Sent Items, click on the Sent Items link located on the right-hand side of your dashboard under the SComm section. What's cool about Therap, as opposed to regular email, is that you can see if someone has read your message. Once you're in the Sent Items folder, click on the message in the list. Clicking on the blue circle with the eye icon next to the Details field will show you the details of the SComm message. Acknowledged means that the person who you have sent the SComm message to has read the message. You'll find the drafts link under the SComm area located on the right-hand side of your dashboard. This is where messages go if you save them instead of sending them out. You'll get a little number next to drafts if you have anything in this section. Okay, so let's get started. If you have a new SComm to read, you'll see a number next to the word Inbox on the right-hand side of your dashboard under the SComm section. Messages will remain in your inbox for up to 2 months unless you have edited your secure communication settings. We will look at the SComm settings a little bit later in this course. Once you're in your inbox, you will see that unread messages are easy to spot because they're in bold print. Also, each listed message has a lot of icons that give you some information about the message. The notification level has these icons for high, medium, and low. The pin icon can be used to separate messages that you feel require special attention. Messages that are pinned will turn blue. If it is an individual care SComm, you will see the human icon to denote that. To read an SComm, just click on one in the list and it will open it up. After you have read the message, you'll need to click on the envelope icon to acknowledge the message and show that you have read it. Over on the right, if you click on the envelope icon that has a forward icon next to it, this allows you to acknowledge the current SComm and then opens up the next one. You can also go to the previous or next one in the list by using the forward and backward icons on the right. Hitting the envelope icon will clear it off your inbox counts on your dashboard under the SComm section, and it will post your name as having read the information. Messages will also be automatically marked as read if you reply to them or forward them. You'll also see that, like regular email, there are options across the top of the page. You can pin or unpin the message by clicking on the little thumbtack. This works to flag the message, making it easy for you to find any pinned messages later on. You have the option to do several other things with your message. You can reply to just the person who sent the message, or you can reply to all, which would send a response to the sender and everyone else it was sent to. You can also forward it to someone completely different. Additionally, you can move the message to one of your different folders, whether it be your trash folder or a custom folder that you have created to organize your email. To view the contents of your trash folder, click on the trash link located on the left side of the SComm page. You may select the messages on your trash folder and delete them, or you may move the messages to the other folders by selecting the Move To dropdown. You may also have the option to print any of your SComms using the print icon in the upper right section of a message. This will give you a printer-friendly version you can use to print any message, whether received or sent. You'll also notice an icon that gives you the option to convert your SComm to a PDF. Now you will also see a search bar at the top of your inbox. This gives you the ability to search by keywords from SComms that you have. This makes finding things very easy. Just type in a summary word and press Enter. The search will give you any messages from the last 2 months and that match your summary word. If you need to search further back or have more details that you want to add to narrow down your search, then you can use the Advanced Search option. In order to use the Advanced Search option, Click on the magnifying glass icon so that it opens up the advanced search page. This will allow you to enter different parameters and search up to a year back at a time. Please note that the date field has a red asterisk next to it and is required. To customize your SComm settings, you would select the Settings tab on your dashboard and then scroll to the bottom where you will see SComm settings and you select the word Configure. Once you're on the SComm settings page, you may configure your SComm settings as appropriate to you. You may create a custom SComm message folder, create an auto-response message. You may also select the duration for messages to be shown in your inbox, sent items folder, or trash folder by selecting from the drop-down options. Once you have configured your SComm settings, you'll need to save your settings by clicking on the blue Update button. Therap allows users to create folders and move SComm messages to them. To move an SComm to a folder after selecting the message or messages you want to move, click on the black folder icon and the light blue bar just above your list of emails in the inbox. Using the Move to drop-down button, you can click on New Folder in order to create a new folder. Enter the name of the folder as desired and click on the Done button. This will create your new folder with the name you choose and move the selected SComm messages into that folder. For existing folders, you can simply select the messages you want to move. Click the folder icon and then select the name of the folder you want the messages to be moved to. You can access your folders and their contents by clicking on the blue My Folders link that is on the left-hand side when you're working on the SComm module. To create a custom user group, click on the link Custom User Group under the SComm section of your dashboard. Then click Add New button in the lower right. This will bring up a page where you can name the group, add a description if desired, select the group type, and select who you would like to add to the group out of all the users. Once you're done, just hit Save. This feature is great if you find that you're always sending messages to the same group of people. You can always come back and add more groups, edit them, or delete them if you need to. You may find custom user groups on your list that you did not add. Don't worry, these groups were created by your super admin or provider admin as per your agency requirements. These are shared with all the users in your agency.
As always with our Training Academy courses, after you've taken this course, you can reference it at any time or rewatch sections as needed. If you didn't pass the quiz the first time around, we're not going to penalize you for retaking the course. We want you to get this right. And if you have any questions, please do utilize our accompanying user guides. They're very helpful. And reach out to the Therap training team with your questions. We're here to help. Thanks for watching.